Okay, I'm back once again. God still speak through visions and dreams, people. Let us hold on with everything we got. I'm sure trying, man. I'm trying to hold on with everything I got. And, I don't want to get here. I'm not going to get at the last minute. Excuse me. I'm not going to get here at the last minute and mess up. I'm not doing it, man. I'm determined I'm not going to mess up here. I'm not going to. Anyway, let me get right into what I'm talking about. Listen. Now, listen. Now, this is what I was thinking about today. Now, I know some of us are dealing with this stuff in our sleep, but some of you guys are dealing with, as I was talking about in my other video, um, people that are in the church, they're church hoes. I'm going to just say it straight out like that. You got church hoochies, church hoes, women in the church that's what they do. They have sex with people in the church, okay? And these women, if you know that's what they do, don't bother them. If you do, it's going to ruin your life, okay? These women have the spirit of succubus. Okay, I'm going to tell you how you know a woman got a succubus spirit. For one, she don't want to get married. She just want to have sex, okay? She don't want to get married. She just want to have sex. And two, you can't spend no time with her. If you spend time with her, you're going to be fighting and arguing with her all the time, okay? She's gonna drain you of your life. A woman with a succubus spirit is going to drain you. If she don't drain you of your money, she's going to drain you of your life. She's going to take your life. She's going to take your happiness. You have sex with that woman one time, you will never be happy again in your life. Not unless God grant you grace and mercy. But so many people don't. Okay? You have sex with that woman one time, you'll be confused the rest of your life. This is what the Bible talks about when it talks about the strange woman. The Bible talks about the strange woman. A strange woman has a succubus spirit. Okay? Succubus is just not those women in these other realities that come to you in your sleep. There are succubus women right here in this world that we go to school with, we go to church with, we live next door to. They have the succubus spirit. Okay? The Bible said that these women, their feet actually go down into hell. Their feet take hold of hell. Okay? And when you come together, matter of fact, there's a scripture that says that if you join yourself with a hoe, you are a hoe. If you join yourself with a prostitute, that's what you are. That's what the scripture said. That's what the Bible said. And so you need to ask God to send you a wife. And everything, even with a wife, everything is not going to be hunky-dory. There's still going to be problems. But you'd be better off with a wife. Okay? These women that's in the church that the Bible said that are offensive, they're having sex with men in the church. Okay? They have a succubus spirit. They're going to drain you of your life, man. They're going to take your life. And I've seen men. I have seen them. I know men. They died early. They literally died early for messing with a whole woman in the church. Some women are agents of Satan, man. They are agents. They're agents of Satan. They're going to take your life. You're going to end up sick or something. All right? You might be on your way to school to become a doctor or something. The enemy will thwart that. Okay? He will destroy that plan because you slept with that nasty woman in that church, a succubus woman. You know what? I actually saw. I could not believe this when I saw it. I thought that these succubus would only in the invisible realm and come to you at night. But there were some women I actually saw that I know live here in this world. They act as succubus at night in the spirit. I'm telling you, man, don't mess with these women. And especially if you know you're not going to marry them, they're going to take something for you. They're going to take something from you. You know you're not going to marry that woman. You better leave that woman alone. The Bible said in Proverbs 6, says, if you commit adultery with a woman, you destroy your own soul. Now, what is that saying? Your soul consists of your decision making. Your soul consists of your emotions. Your soul consists of a number of things in your mental faculty. Okay, this is why I've seen men. They dress nice. They look nice. They're intelligent. They look like they on their way somewhere to become somebody. And then all of a sudden one day I see them. They look like they're drunk, but they're not. They look like they on dope, but they're not. They unhappy. The clothes is raggedy on them. What happened? They ran into a demon, a succubus spirit. Had sex with some woman. Okay, I'm telling you, man. If you not know you're not gonna marry that woman, don't have sex with her. She's gonna take. There's a spirit in her that's gonna take something from you. Okay, and you'll be plagued and with problems for the rest of your life because you had sex with that woman one time. There's some women, they are agents of Satan, and that's what they're out to do. They're out to assassinate your soul. That's what they're gonna do. Now, another dangerous thing too. If you are a man and you see a woman that's distraught, you know she's distraught, and you take advantage of that woman. God don't like that, man. He see you taking advantage of that woman. The Bible said that let the marriage bed be undefiled, but adulterers he will judge. So don't think when you go out there and do something like that, and you better hope the husband don't find out, because the word said, hey, he's not going to show you any mercy. But you know, nowadays, everybody's so full of this adultery and stuff, to now, you know, people just, they don't really care. You know, if a man see his wife with somebody, he don't care. He just move on to somebody else himself. But don't engage with this type of lifestyle because you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Okay? A woman with a succubus spirit, she's gonna take from you. She's gonna take your health. She's gonna take some of your intellect. She's gonna cause confusion in your life. She's gonna fix it where you can't seem to get anywhere in life. Everything is gonna fail for you because you have been involved with a succubus. A succubus only take from you. That's what lust do. Lust only takes. Okay? Lust don't give. Love gives. But lust only takes. All right? So when you go into a house with a woman that you know you're not married to and you engage in sex, man, you have joined yourself with death. You have joined yourself with death. And uh, without God's mercy and grace, it's just a matter of time before they come for you. Okay? So now, remember, let me see, what was it? Remember that succubus don't just come in at night in your sleep. There are a lot of women in the church that does that. Okay? And if you touch them, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you a lot. It's gonna cost you more than you want to pay. Okay, and the only way you're gonna get out from under that is by God, by the grace of God. And then a lot of times, God will show you mercy, but a lot of times you still gonna suffer behind it. You still gonna, it ain't gonna be worth it, man. I'm telling you. When you give yourself into a succubus spirit, it's not gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be worth it. And it's amazing. I talked to some young men and other men that goes to church how so often the women are after them in the church. Okay, and it's all a part of Satan's plan to destroy you. But now listen, if you are dealing with any type of succubus and you can't seem to get rid of her, then this is what I suggest you do. Stop everything. Stop movies. Stop going to movies, watching movies, TV, radio. Stop even talking to people. Just shut everything off. Stop even talking to yourself and say, Lord, I need help. And just wait for an answer. Just wait. Because he's going to give you an answer. All right? And when you get that answer, you go ahead. When he tell you what to do, you go ahead and do it. All right? You go ahead and do it. Because this is your life. Okay? This is your life. And I don't want to go before God with something else in my heart. I don't want to do that, man. I'm telling you, I'm determined to make it. I don't care who I have to lose, what kind of friends I have to lose. You know, I'm determined to make it. And already I've had to do some very hard things to keep up with God. But that's okay, because in the end, I want him to say, welcome home. That's what I want to hear. Welcome home. But listen, if you are dealing with these spirits, sometimes you're going to have to just turn off everything. Okay? Even stop eating so much and wait for God to give you an answer what to do. All right? Now, I remember, I talked to you about sometimes these more experienced, there are some succubus that are very experienced. And I made a video on that earlier. And these more experienced ones, you do have to fast. Because I remember one time I had one visiting me. I know some of y'all have heard this before, but that video is not, I don't have that on there. I have that video on my channel anymore. But I remember one time I knew a succubus was visiting me at night. And I said, Lord, I know one had been visiting me, but I didn't remember anything. See, I didn't remember anything. So he said, this is what he told me to do. He said, sleep on the couch tonight. And so I did. And sure enough, there were more than one visiting me. But anyway, by me just doing what he said, I was able to catch her and stop her from visiting me. And that's the way it might be sometimes. You might have to set aside a lot of things that you're doing and listen for God. Okay? If they come back, you know, you might have to set aside some things, put aside a lot of the comfort things that you're doing, and listen for God. Go on a fast or something. All right. All right. As soon as I get some more, I'm going to give you some more. And because I'm pretty sure God is wanting me to talk about this. There's so many other things. I want to talk about, too, idolatry. I'm going to make a video on idolatry. Idolatry is spiritual adultery, and adultery is idolatry. They're synonymous. When you commit adultery, you're committing idolatry. When you commit idolatry, you're committing adultery, spiritual adultery. So that's one reason, that's one way you can close the door on the succubus and incubus. Okay. Whenever God says, do this, do that, and you obey, then you're making him God and nothing else. But if he said, get up and pray, and you don't get up and pray, or I don't get up and pray, now I've done it, then you're making your own self an idol. And succubus will come in through that. Because uh, idolatry is adultery, spiritual adultery. And succubus will manifest itself through that. Okay, so I'm gonna get that together and I'm gonna talk about that. Okay, really, I'm just understanding this a little clearer myself as I'm talking to you. All right, God still speaks through visions and dreams.